LF Down, Lottery Phenom, what's good, everybody? I give y'all a minute to join in. Yes, we did get triples. We did. And I figured we would. It couldn't have felt more beautiful than what it did. Idaho got triples also, same day. Georgia and Idaho triples happened for a specific reason. Basically on that specific date. Hold on, give me 1 second. That should be a little bit better. Hey, everybody doing? What's up? What's up? Make sure y'all share my video. I am extremely happy. More books are going out. More books supposed to go out today, but I ran out of time. So we sending them off first thing in the morning. Congratulations to me also. I got a customer, I got a supporter out in Bahamas. So I got a lot of overseas, foreign supporters. But this is my first time actually having someone put all the trust into me, being all the way in the Bahamas, and I'm all the way in the United States. And it just feels good because that is like something I never thought I'd dream of. Having a supporter, sending a huge contribution, and it's currently overseas. Like, they're not even technically here. Like, they're not technically in the United States for the most part. And that's like a big, big ups to me on that. I never thought that would happen. I really didn't. I do have a supporter in Canada also, and that made my day. Just to be reached everywhere makes my day. Like, seriously, it's gonna be amazing. And you gotta look at it at two different sides of the world. I'm not out there, but I'm out there. Like, I'm not physically out there, but my work is out there. My aura, my karma is out there, and everybody's getting blessed one way or another. That's amazing. To me, that's truly amazing. And how I updated all the private groups this morning. If y'all heard my last live video, I said Georgia usually get their triples night draw. So here's the 19th. They did not want to do it on the 19th. That is totally fine because they dropped the series. Series is the cousin to triples. Series is damn near the exact twin when it comes to triples. You have to know that. That's what a series is for. They're the exact twin when it comes to triple. Also a base number. It goes base number, series, triples. They're all the same thing in a different way of looking at it. They all tie into each other. So when I seen the series, I said, okay, they didn't want to go with the triple. They went with the series. Well, here comes the 20th. The 20th for a certain reason. Why? I said it before on live all the time. A lot of people don't even catch the little nuances that I say that's not even in the book. So much stuff I put on the live stream that's not even in the book. I say in the 20th. I don't mention the 20th heavily because it's not that necessary. It goes without saying. The 2 is a double representation. The 0 is a double representation. That means triple by default. You don't need to put that in the book. All you got to know is, okay, when I see a 2, when I see a 0, it represents a double. Same thing with a 5. So if you get your triple on the 25th coming up, it already makes sense because the 2 represents the double and the 5 represents the double, but you'll never hear me say nothing about the 25th. I'll never say, well, the next hottest day is the 25th. Even though I know, I don't always like to let the right hand know what the left hand knows. You got to understand that much. So I don't like to put it all the way out there in public every single day, every time I go live. But review some of my videos. You'll always hear me speak on the 20th also. I'll stop at the 19th purposely, and then throughout the conversation, I might still be like, well, only thing I could think of, if they don't do it on the 19th, they could always bring it back on the 20th because it should have hit the 19th, but the payout was so high, and they waited to the 20th for good reason. I might not say because the 2 represents the double and the 0 represents the double. I'll just keep it short and say, you know what, for good reasons, it can still also land on the 20th. Rum mix. Rum mix has everything to do with it. Now, as everybody know that with the book, when you got the 20th, 2 and 0 means double. Double each other, so it means triple by default. So what the 2 is saying, double the 0. Double the 0, that's automatic trip zeros. Vice versa. The 0 is saying double the 2, that's an automatic triple 2. Triple 2, triple zeros have one number in common. Two numbers in common, actually. Two numbers. But publicly, I can tell you this much. 0 and 8 are roommates, ain't it? Okay. Now, not only am I going to recommend you play all triples, because they usually run to the triple that has the least payout. You understand that? By nature, they did correct when they dropped the 8s. When Georgia dropped 8s, they did very correct. I forget, it's almost draw breaking. Everybody want to know what's hot in Georgia. There are, until they drop another base number, you got the opportunity to get another triple. They got up to 15 draws to drop another base number to where it won't triple again. But the hottest time for another triple is within 15 draws. Understand that. So whether you hit the triples for 250, 500, how much ever you won, a small portion of that needs to go back into playing triples again, just in case it's stuck in that rhythm and they want to give you out another triple. Because they surely can. That was a low payout. I think they paid out $1.5 million. $1.5 million on the triple, and why? Because they would have paid out $3 million if they dropped it on the 19th. Because I told everybody the 19th. I've been telling everybody the 19th since the 14th, 13th. You know? So, as you take down your notes, now you know to always add the 20th in there. I don't like to even talk much about the 20th for certain reasons. I don't like to let the left hand know what the right hand's doing. But understand that they did perfect. They dropped it perfectly. Not only did they drop it perfectly, they dropped the Elite Triple Trigger off of the new book, my second book. Fell right before the triples. Right before, it's very close. I can't tell you exactly what number it is. I don't know if I even shared that number with y'all on live. I might have shared it already on live. That's why I say always review my videos. You know, I keep a focus on what numbers I give out so far. But I don't know if I let that number out already on live. If I did, then you already know what number I'm talking about. But if I didn't, it's very close to that triple. 3 draws to be accurate, 4 draws to be exact. 3 draws to be perfect, 4 draws to be exact. So you go 4 draws back, the next hit should look like that. You go 3 draws back, the next hit should favor that in one way or another. And that's usually all it is. And I get a lot of requests for mentorship. But here's the thing about the mentor. You want me to be the mentor, do your mentor. It's the same thing as doing a one-on-one. Here's the thing about the one-on-one. It's a lot of people that's already do one-on-ones. And I got to get those people out of the way first. So, for an individual that don't have my book for contribute, say you're ready to contribute just for a one-on-one discussion on how things operate, it's still people that contributed heavily that's do a one-on-one. So you got to understand that much. So I just can't just up and do one-on-ones for, non-book members. You got to have your books to really be ahead of the line in anything, because it is a line. I do apologize. It's a line. It's just, I'm backed up. Y'all just got to give me a moment to clear out everything. But you already know you're in good hands. So be ready to possibly get another triple. Georgia does not like to give back-to-back triples. That's just one thing you have to know. In rare cases when they do, don't worry if you miss it, because all they're doing is doing another triple representation of whatever triple they give out. So you can use some of your winnings to replay triples just in case. Just in case. But for the most part, know your state. In your state, as being Georgia, they don't like to throw out repeat triples. Especially when they just started a new game, the Georgia Pop. Especially when they just started that new game also. So don't be expecting 3 triples in 1 month. I just wouldn't do it. So, what did Georgia get midday? 634. 634 is actually a decent number. It's not the best, but it's a decent number. Most numbers that fail goes with the number 4 in a certain light. And goes with the number 8 in a certain light. But that was further along down the line. 634. That's further along down the line. Some numbers the by 2 by 3 would have in it as is. But as far as the triple H is concerned, I would not have expect many people to hit 634. It should have been a low payout. So double check. I'm pretty sure it should be a low payout. But expect the all even wave to continue dominating. So you're going to get a 7 or a 5 to stop the wave of the triple. But with that 7 or 5, you can easily get the base number in between time. So you got to also think about that. The base number is everything to what's going on. Somebody liked my post earlier. They really liked that post. It's 999 numbers in the pick 3. But it's only 55 numbers that dictate what's going on with those 999 numbers. Do you hear me? I will repeat that if you want to write it down. That is major. I could have said that for the next book or for my memoir or whatever the case may be. There's 999 numbers. Let me say it correct. Say it with the microphone. There's 999 numbers in the pick 3. 55 numbers dictate 999 numbers out of the pick 3. In case y'all want to share this video everywhere, let me look professional when I do say it. I can actually take that off since I'm in the car. There's 999 numbers in the pick 3. 5 systems dictate those 999 numbers. 55 numbers dictate how those 99 numbers come about. I say 55, it's really 50 because it's 5 systems. 5 systems between 0 and 9. That's 10 numbers. 5 systems times 10 numbers, 0 through 9, that's 50 numbers. So the extra 5, what you would say fluctuate, what you would say goes in and out depending on your preference. But still, even if I stopped it at 50 numbers, that's still 9 and 5 run mates. Still. That's why I say it is the best system done. Leaders' heads. Because I know it's the best system or none. So watch the base numbers, watch series. Series actually fell right before the triple. Not the draw before, but on the same date. Midday to midday, evening to evening, and night to night. So night draw in Georgia was the 543, I believe. And then it went to trip 8s. Oh, thank you for the PayPal. It just came through. I know you probably watching. It just came through. Thank you. That made my day. I don't always request that y'all make sure y'all send y'all contributions in weekly, but the real deal ones know you should send your contributions in weekly. If you feel like you're just so solid, so certified that you really don't need to send, somebody like me a weekly contribution, I don't want to force you to. It's just karma. I know you're going to win regardless. I know you got the right info. You're going to win regardless. But it's just that you're not there counting with me. You're not there banking with me when I go cash these tickets in off of the system that we combined, we learned together. And it's like, dang. Well, the only reason why I continue winning all this and continue winning is because of that man's system right there. And he continually updates me. He continually helps me out one way or another. Yeah. It don't hurt to send your weekly contribution in. And plus, we're waiting on the triples to reset. Georgia's triple reset it. Florida triple reset it. Just like I told you, well, be careful. Watch January. January is on and popping. So we get those out of the way. Virginia's went through, and then who else went through? Virginia and Well, Wayno, Texas. I think that was New Jersey. New Jersey's went through. But I'm primarily focused on the South, so we're waiting on Texas. Let me get back on point of what I was talking about. But thank you for your contribution. That's real love. You know, some people pay up for the month. They send their contribution in for the whole entire month. And I salute those. Those are, you know, some very, very important people, VIPs. Give me 1 second. That is 534. Yep. 534 fell right before Triple H night draw to night draw. Series is a direct reflection of triples. Same thing with the other triples. Who got the triple ones? Missouri. Missouri got their triples on out of the way. Everything is resetting in January. I said that in December. I said that in November. It's going to reset in January with triples. Don't worry. You need the reset to hit. I think Louisiana got triples also. But you need the reset to hit so you know that your money is good money when you're going in there to do your numbers. Because without that reset, like in Illinois, it hasn't hit since August, November in Illinois. That triple did not go in to reset, so you're wasting money still trying to play regular numbers. If you have the book, I remind you, if you have the book, you're going to waste money still trying to play regular numbers. I mean, you're going to hit, but your hits will be more solidified because you know you're right on that same wave as it because it reset it. By not having a known triple to go off of, you don't have a solid triple to go off of but the last triple. That last triple reset it every 30 draws. Well, yep, every 30 draws as a completion of the rotation. So if your last triple didn't hit since August, November, it's been like at least 120 draws, 180 draws. It needed to reset again. So you're just fishing in the blind, even though you have a system. Technically, you're just, I know you're good at it and you're going to hit regardless, but your hits would be even more improved and even more solidified if you had waited for another reset of the triple and then went back in on it. And I would definitely say that has something to do with wisdom, knowing when to play and when not to play. But even though you have the, you know, the rules to the lottery, go ahead, continue playing. There's no harm to you. But, you know, if you're going to say, you know what, I'm a little smarter than that, I'm a little more wiser than that, until they throw that triple to reset it, to get it back in motion, to get it acting right, I'm not going to do it. Because they're going to throw so many different numbers that looks like it's acting up, and it's still not going to triple. Because they haven't reset yet. They're going past their reset date, or the reset, you know, in general. Yeah, so in Missouri, y'all got 761. That's beautiful. 761 is actually 761 is a good number for many reasons. So on the 16th in Missouri, oh, y'all got the 761. But I didn't go there for Missouri just for the 761. I went to Missouri right now to show y'all the 191 evening to evening. For more than one ways, this number ties into each other, but put it this way. 191 is an all odd wave, and it went from 191 to triple ones. Now, 191 is not a series. 191 is not a base number, but it's a double. It is a double. So what it's saying is it's trying to triple. Right after the 7 led with 716. The 7s usually lead with the number that's about to triple. I know you heard me say that before, didn't you? I might have said it in a private group, but when the 7s lead, they usually lead in double with the number that it's about to triple with. Shortcut to a shortcut. That's your shortcut to a shortcut. The 7s usually lead with the number that's about to triple with. That's why the 7 is a quirky number. That's why. Because any other number can still bring a series. Because that's the formula. Series, base number, run, make, double. You do that every draw. So if you heard me say 7 usually brings out the quirky number. It can bring out a roommate double. It can bring out a series, and it can bring out a roommate double series and base number. Then also it can bring out the triple, and it can bring out the point I was just making right before I listed all those. It has the opportunity to bring out the triple in the all even wave, all odd wave. That is the reason why the 7 is quirky. And it's usually doubles or shows with the number that it's about to triple with. That is the overall point of the quirkiness of the 7. So if you want to have a hierarchy when it comes to the 7 of list of what it can turn into, the number one thing you should highlight would be that it can double or show frequently with the number that's about to triple. When it's time for the triple, when you see the elite triple, when you see the new system triples, it's the elite triple trigger, and it's the I forget what I call it. I can't tell y'all the system because then you'll know it. Then it's another system in the new book, and those triple triggers relate to that system. But that's how it came about. So, one, I'm not giving you a whole bunch of numbers saying, hey, these are triple triggers. I'm giving you the system that's connected to the triple triggers. And now you see why Georgia just got the triple H. Because of that triple trigger that just fell recently near it. You'll see why Florida got the 4s. Because of the ratio, RATIO, the ratio that plays a part in the whole system. But triple triggers also. They showed up in Florida also. You got to think about all of that. It's one badass book. Missouri had all those 6s that fell right behind the trip 1s. All they missing is 106, really. All Missouri missing really is the 106, and that is solidified. Now, if it had 777, 106 would have been 3 draws before the 777s or 3 draws after the 777s, but you would have got 106 by now. But by it being 111s, you still had the opportunity to get 106. Same way you still have the opportunity to get 101 because the 6 turns into the 1 because of the mirror. So 101 is another reflection of 111 because 0 means double the number next to it. 1 means turn me into the number next to it. So you still get invertedly, you still get 111s out of 101. South Carolina, North Carolina. Everybody else was not South Carolina, North Carolina ready. Yes, they are ready. But let me continue highlighting the fact that on my last live video, I said Georgia usually gets the triple on night draw. I said that for the 19th. And the night draw on the 20th fell to triples. So you only played it one more day after it should have hit. But if you know the different languages of the dates, then you know what it meant. So if you just run any regular run mate, the triple ones landed on the 17th. If you just learning what you can do with those dates, that'll help you determine what more money do you want to put on which exact triple. The dates help you determine what triple you want to put more money on. If you want to do if you really want to go in on it. If you really don't want to just do a all across the board $5 bet, 50 cent on triples. You know, whatever the case may be. If it's one of them you want to put $5, $10 on, your date help you. So on the 17th, I would have put more money on the 1s and more money on the 7s. So I'm not just going to say, oh, I want it to fit my need and say I'm going to put more money on the 1s and not the 7s. No, correctly, you will put more money on the 1s and the 7s. Secondly, you will put more money on the all odd triples than the even triples because it's the 17th. 20th, you got all 8s. All 8s and 6s. Am I correct? 8s and 6s? Yes. Georgia's 8s, Missouri 6s. All even to match the date. Want to go back and start engineering on winning all the other triples on all those other dates and see if the date match up with it. 4 out of 6. 4 out of 6 the date's going to match up with it. 4 out of 6. You just said VA got the 770. Okay. What's up, Lisa? Illinois is super overdue. I wouldn't waste my money on it until they drop your triples. It's like a temporary strike. They still want your money. They still want you to play your bets, but they're not dropping y'all triple to reset when y'all know y'all are due a triple. So it's like a temporary strike. I'm smart enough and wise enough to know I need to sit back until they actually give out the triple. I want to catch it, but by wanting to catch it leads you out to be without leaving. You're losing more money trying to want to catch it. Want to wait and let it fall and catch everything after it. Do the follow up. Bag it up after it falls, because that's another bag for triple representations after it falls. Like the 329. 329 always shows up after a lot of triples. 589. 589 shows up after a lot of triples. I think it just showed up after a triple, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was in Florida, matter of fact. But 589 is a lot of the twins to the trip fours in a lot of different ways. Not just because of the 5-9, but the fours tying to it also. Where we at with it? Where we at? So it's North Carolina, South Carolina. 1 second. Let me go look at it. See what they've been getting. I hope everybody can hear me clearly. But the run mate doubles is the money maker. I mean, if you just a 50-cent player, even $1, I'd rather get double the money for my doubles versus a 549 or 723. I'd rather get double the money with my doubles. Leave something to the crumbs. Leave the crumbs on the table. I'm not saying don't play every draw, don't play every number you like, but I'm just saying I'll be a double player and a triple player. That it's because it's becoming super easy to identify when it needs to double, and it's becoming super easy to see that all the doubles are really just run mates. So I'm gonna be more inclined to want to only play my doubles. That's gonna feed me until my triples hit, because it takes a lot of doubles to get a triple. To get one triple, it takes a lot of doubles. I don't think people really got that concept down. 10, 15, 20 doubles landed before a triple even got ready to start. So I should be wanting to be a double player more than I would want to put $100 on a triple. That's all I'm saying. At the end of the day, you're going to make more money back. Run make doubles is just a fake triple. That's all it is. So if you see it as a fake triple, look at it as a triple. Your 080-800 is a triple. Just look at it as a triple. They're not going to drop my 8s. They're going to drop my 800 or my 808. They're all triples, because if I put 50 cents straight on it, I'm going to still get my 250. Of course you got to get the 080 or the 800 correct to get 50 cent straight 50 cent straight money, but straight box it, same thing. You're still going to get double the pay. I would be a double player more than a single number player. Ain't nothing wrong with the all odd wave, all in all even wave. There's nothing wrong with those. Not at all, because it became super easy. North Carolina, South Carolina. South Carolina probably just getting ready to fall already. Let's do North Carolina. But let me look to see when South Carolina should be getting a triple. Texas is very overdue for a triple. Same thing in Texas. Hold out, let them reset, and then get back on it in Texas. Because it seems like they're going to keep holding and keep holding and keep holding in Texas. I guess that's why it's called Texas Hold'em. They're going to keep holding it and keep holding it and keep holding it. And then they're going to drop it when you least expect it. So get the bag after the triple, because they're going to do the same exact thing after the triple. Make sure y'all share my video. Make sure y'all share my video. I be forgetting about a lot of numbers. I be forgetting about a lot of numbers and what they mean. 405, y'all can get ready. I just say this, South Carolina, y'all can get ready. I don't like to say what for, but y'all know what for. Let me look at North Carolina really quick. Here's the thing. The next best dates are close towards the end of the month. Those are the next best dates. But the 25th has its default. By default, is a triple trigger date. It's a triple date by default. Because the 2 means double, the 5 means double. So, yeah, they can be generous to give it on the 25th. But a lot of states don't like to drop it on the 25th. Understand the difference. Do your homework in your state. Look at every 25th of every month previous. And you'll see if your states like to drop it on the 25th. More than likely, it's going to be 2 out of 10. It'll probably be 2 out of 10. Oh, North Carolina is acting up. Wait a minute. 394 to 349 to 394. Hello, Captain. Okay. So it seems like they're trying to give you an odd triple. So what are we going to do? I'm starting brand new just like y'all. I don't know what these numbers are that fall. They have to literally tell me. Somebody has to tell me, or I got to look at it as soon as I go live because I'm that busy. Literally, I got to the post office after printing up the books because it's a long line to print the books. I do not have my at-home printer for multiple fucking reasons. We're not going to go into that. Forget my language. But I don't have my at-home printer. So, it's a long line for me to go where I print my books. So, trying to rush over to the damn post office today, just a little while before I went live, and then making it time. So, they're going to be shipped off first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning, probably afternoon time. The point I was making is I don't have time. So, I didn't start looking at the numbers till right before I went live. Period. I knew last night Georgia had Triple H, but I still didn't look at the numbers. So let me really get this situated. 349 to 394 is picture perfect. They're acting up, but that's a fake triple in a way. That's a fake double, of course, because 39 and 39 or 34 and 34 or 94 and 94. It's a fake double, but it's still a fake triple at the same time. Look like they're trying to trip three it. It look like, so what we're going to do is find the sevens. Find where the sevens win at. So whatever the sevens near, you be ready for them. They dropped 760. Do y'all know about now? I don't think y'all even know what 760 is, I don't think. They dropped 760, put it that way. 957 is an all odd wave. 711 did drop on the 12th. 711 did drop on the 12th with a base number. So, they should have actually dropped the triple. Yes, they should have dropped the triple yesterday. That's why they came back to 394. They should have dropped the triple yesterday. 727, 322. Now, you see, I updated the private group earlier and told them about those double twos with a specific number. Those double twos were with a specific number on a specific ratio date for a specific triple that just fell in a different state. I'm not going to tell y'all because all you got to do is really, really just reverse engineer what I just said. So, the ratio has a lot to do with every draw. Every draw. The double twos is around the 3 here on the 17th. They had the double twos right behind the 528, 825. Right behind the 825, that's a base number. So you see how quickly you can jump off the base number to a triple indicator? To being a triple, you 1 digit away from being a triple. So of course that triple is about to be near that number. Or else they would have gave you 577. They gave you 577. They gave you 677. They gave you 322 because those triples is trying to be near that number. Like a 123 would be like understandable to drop soon, and then the triple, because you got 322, and then one up and one down is the 123 that looks just like the triple twos or the triple threes, and then you have trip twos or trip threes to fall a draw two right after that. They're still connected. Even though it's a couple days in between, they're still connected. Just like every 3 draws is connected and every 4 draws is connected, it's a few more draws further back that's still connected to the current hit. That's what the newest book is about. But again, it's new systems and all that. This video is not about the new book. The new book is still not available till February 1st. I got to make sure I'm not sending off no damn new books. Oh my God. I printed some out, but they're not to be sent out. So I had to catch myself. I might have sent some out rushing. So you're not supposed to get no new books until the second book until February 1st. Starting February 1st. You can still pre-order. You just can't receive it yet. Again, all the books are going to be mailed off first thing in the morning. And I'm double checking on other books to make sure everything is up and up. It's so many freaking receipts. It's so many freaking... It's a mess. When it comes to my files is a mess, even though I'm trying not to have it a mess. That's just how sad it is. But, again, 322. And you see the 3 leading. The 3 kept leading. Damn. 433 did drop on the 19th. That look a lot like they trying to trip 3. Trip 3, trip 4. Well, the trip 4 went to Florida. 94, 193, 310, 825, 727. They did drop 727. They dropped the 921 in the 355. They dropped 804. 910 did hit. 910 is a rare series. It's one of the rarest series. That's how you know it's time for one. Okay. Yep. Yeah, Tennessee ready too. Tennessee is ready too. Y'all got the 255 last night. They might be trying to drop it on the night draw then. That's the only reason why y'all get a number like 255. Because it's like 255 and 775. They're actually twins. But whatever category that hit, midday, evening, or night, when those type of numbers hit, that's the play style they're trying to drop that triple in. Well, if 775 hit midday, they're trying to drop the triple in on midday. If 255 hit night draw, they're trying to drop the triple on night draw. And then the middle number was, I guess I would say 863. 863 hit, I guess midday. They're probably not trying to drop it midday. Those doubles is the key to the triples. And a lot more knowledge to go with that. But basically, it takes a lot of doubles to get a triple. So, North Carolina, you are ready. I hate this. Y'all don't understand. I hate to even tell y'all ready. I'm to the point where I hate to tell you're ready. Because all they want to do is make it seem like it's not what it really is. And out of the 110, 120 people here, somebody worked for the other side. Somebody don't really want y'all winning. So, I hate to tell y'all it's ready because y'all don't have the inside info. But still, I want y'all to know it's ready. So, wait for another series and another base number. But technically, damn it, I hate to say it, but I got to. It usually triples after the number goes back to back. It usually will triple. It's probably not. I hate to say it's probably not, but it's probably not. All those numbers carried over. So since all those numbers carry over, it's only right that it does triple. Because all the numbers carried over. So what we're looking for is a double. A run mate double now. So they should have dropped the triple. We know this for facts. They should have dropped the triple. But they're not going to drop it. So they're going to drop the triple representation. That's all what's going on. If I got to sit there and calculate. I'm going to calculate everything they're not finna do. They're not going to calculate. They're not going to drop the triple. So I'm going to drop something that looks just like the triple that they should be dropping. The 9 is in the carry-over position. It's the 21st. 912 already fell. So 2-1 looks a lot like a series. If they don't series, then they're going to actually base number or run make double. Those are the only three options. That would make up 80% of the numbers. You know, run make doubles, series, and base numbers make up 80% of everything that's going on. It's just those little tidbits that has to jump in there, like 863, that has to jump in there as filler. It's just to fill up the number to the next double, and to the next series, and into the next base number, and to the next triple. That's all it's doing. So when somebody hits something like 863, I'm not excited because it's just 86. It's just filler. You know, it's just the tobacco inside your cigarette. That's all. It's just filler. You know, my analogies is all over the board, but you know what I mean. 394 would give you some ones. They're good with the ones. They're good with the sevens. All 394 is every number that's good with the number 1. That's good with the number 7. Now, the only thing that can stop that wave, because it's what? It's on a wave. A 5 or a 7. Why do we have indication that it needs to be a number 5? Because of the 9-5 run mates, correct? Why do we have the indication that it needs to be a 7? Because of the wave. Other reasons, but I'm going to stop it right here publicly because of the wave that it's on. It needs to cancel out. So it's more than one reason why it needs a 7 that gives you the inclination of you need to play 7s. But it's another reason that it should do a number 5 and give you the reason why you should play a number 5. Now, what we're playing with that? Doubles, because it did a fake double. So you get your doubles out of the way with the 5. You get your doubles out of the way with the 7 by default, because that stops the wave. Now you got to get the series out of the way with the 7. You get the series out of the way with the 5. These is what you're going to take. This example, take it somewhere else. They may be here watching. They may not want you to hit. To play lightly, you know, that's another disclaimer. I just forget. Play at your own risk. Put it that way. So, if they don't want you to do that with the base number and then a series, a run make doubles and then a series, then you add those 3 base numbers. It's 3 base numbers that go with the 7. It's 3 base numbers that go with the 5. And you just play those. Now, you cancel out the ones that just recently fell. Like the 528. 528 is out of there. It already fell. So now one got 2 base numbers to play. Now, even more money can go on base numbers. And we know base numbers like to drop on a regular basis. So you really don't think nobody's really eating good off of just base numbers and doubles? They don't have to take the triples. They're eating good off of base numbers and doubles. I'm telling you what I know. So it becomes super easy. The 9 is in the carry-over position, so now you're running the number 9 with the base number, like the 529, like the 629, and have you. 6 goes good with every number that just fell also. You got the 1, you got the 6, and you got the 7. Now, did that not just fall somewhere? 167. It's all tied in together like the universe. Like your DNA is connected to the whole universe. It's all tied in together. It's all one simple big universe. You know, it all plays a part. That's why the damn man said it's the keys to the universe. Y'all don't hear me. That's why Nikola Tesla said 369 is the key to the universe. And I'm telling you, these numbers are still connected to the universe. It's all still part of your everyday thing. And this, y'all don't even understand. Damn. That's heavy. That's heavy. 369 is a base number. Correct. We wouldn't be here without the base number. We wouldn't be here without the run mates. Period. What I'm saying, we wouldn't be here as in knowing the keys to the lottery without the base number and the run mates. And that wouldn't be possible without me. I know you ain't for the other side. Okay, VA do not like the triple back to back. Y'all gotta know that. Y'all VAers should know VA do not like the triple back to back. VA will go 3 months without giving y'all another triple. So I wouldn't even worry about triples. I'll be worried about doubles and base numbers. doubles and base numbers, and then third string, I would worry about my series. I think series came out a lot after the triples came out in VA. So VA could slip it in there on you again with another triples. But if VA slip another triple in there, that payout gonna be so damn low, they might as well just wait. You know, they rather just do their normal thing, wait 3 months instead of slipping another triple in there, and it'd be a $800,000 payout. That's an embarrassment to them. That's a waste of their time. You know, you'll think, oh, well, they just want to save money. That's why they drop the triples. But on the flip side, it makes them look terrible because it's a low-ass payout, and they wasted a triple on a low-ass payout. So it'll still go against them, even though they made money because they dropped a low payout triple. You got to think of it like that, too. So they're not going to do what they're not accustomed to doing. They're not accustomed to dropping 3 triples in 1 month on a regular basis. Georgia is not accustomed to dropping 3 triples in 1 month on a regular basis. Don't get used to it, you know? There's always a certain number amount between each triple because you got to get the base numbers out of the way. You got to get a certain amount of doubles out of the way. You got to get a certain amount of series out of the way. You can count if you like. You'll be amazed how very, very similar each state is from state to state if you're counting the in-between stuff. I'm telling you. Oh, Idaho did get, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I play lottery crazy. I play lottery a lot, but I don't play lottery a lot no more. But I used to play lottery a lot. Idaho got the ones, the sixes. And then they got 539. And then y'all, North Carolina got 394. And today is the 21st. A lot of people did not get the 2 and the 1 today like they should have. Well, usually when it drops 2 and 1, they're dropping 219 or the 213 as another language. They're dropping the 219 or the 215. Very rare the 217 because the 217 is only for a triple representation to start baking the triple. That's what the 217 is for, or the 712. So it's frequent, but it's only used to start baking your triple. 587 is decent because of the 5 and the 7. So it is fake triple eights because the 5 is saying double. In my vision, the 7 is saying double just like the 5. It's not set in stone that the 7 is saying double. It's just the 7 can bring a double. So in another way of looking at it, the 7 can say a double. So that's what makes it so quirky. You got the 2, the 5, the 0, and the 7. Oh, Kentucky? Oh, wait a minute. Let me look at Kentucky really quick. Florida's still doing the same thing. I want to jump on Florida. I know I got some supporters keep asking about Florida, but I got a lot of supporters tearing up Florida. They just tearing up Florida, and I'm from there, and y'all tearing it up more than I could, and I'm from there. So I feel a way about that, but I'm happy. But y'all tearing up Florida, and I'm not there to tear it up with y'all. Damn, man. That's bitter. I'm sorry, that's just bittersweet. And I'm from there, but I grew up in Atlanta. Give me 1 second. Turn the heat on. I turn the heat on just a little bit. What did they say, Kentucky? Okay, Kentucky had the 139 wave to the 811. Hold on 1 second. .377 fell in Louisiana, mind you. But it's not trying to say give us another triple, even though that's another triple indicator in Louisiana. Kentucky. Okay, they got the 139. So we know that they got an all odd wave. Went to the 811. Fake 888. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Kentucky did just get the 9s right after 554. And then my birthday, 225, right after 999s. Then the base number 074. See how quick the base numbers come back? Because they ain't trying to pay out no more money on no more triples. Those base numbers come back fast. So the 711 came out also on the 19th. And then the 811 and then the 811 again. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 draws. 21 draws, you're at 811. Now, it can give you another triple after the base numbers. It's just not likely. It's get colder and colder and colder. You're at 21 draws. So you still got 9 draws to go to where you could still get another triple. And by it acting up like that, gives you the opportunity that it should triple. The 1 should not carry over, but if you look at it from 811 to 139 to 811 again, it's triple 1s in the mix. All of that, it keeps saying triple 1s. If y'all see it as I see it, it's all saying triple 1s. That's all that's going on. What is the run? Well, I can't tell you that. What is? It's another way of saying 9s. So everything is still connected. So if anything, I would say, well, you still want to watch out for trip 1s, if anything. But you still got up to 8 draws to watch out for trip 1s. But trip 1s can be in another language, trip 6. Trip 6 already fell in Idaho, so that's less likely that trip 6 needs to fall in Kentucky to where they can go ahead and drop just the 1s. But the 1s fell in Missouri. So that's less likely the reason why they need to drop 1s, and they'll turn the 1s into the run mate. That's why mirror and flip number will stagnate you, will have you stranded, because you got to do more than just flip and mirror. That's exactly why. That's why pick 5, pick 6 exists, and I put it out, because without run mates, it would have never got started. You would have been infringing on my rights, my copyrights, if you started pick 5 and pick 6 and put any philosophy behind it. If you had any philosophy behind it, you would have had to switch from mirror, flip, and 2 run mates just to get started. And that's why I said it had to come out. I didn't want to put it out, but it had to come out. I had to be the one to put it out. South Carolina 8881 for tonight. Seriously? Told you. They threw it straight to the goddamn. They always do that. If y'all take notice, they always do it. When it's due, it'll hit pick 4 first. I think I just said that 3-4 videos ago. Always watch pick 4s. When it show up in pick 4s, you know it's there. It's knocking on the front door when it shows up in pick 4. All you're doing is waiting for that correct rotation to come right back around and give it to you in pick 3. And all we're waiting on from them is for a low payout. Because they're not going to do another $12 million payout. They're not going to do another $8 million payout. They're not going to do another $27-something million payout. They're not doing that no more. I mean, we should be rioting just because they don't give out payouts like that no more. How y'all go from giving out 27 million, 12 million, 18 million to everything that ever dropped? You're only giving out 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. Where them damn $20 million hits at again in the 90s? We want that now. We want that type of money now. I'm talking about the financial freedom part that other people don't get. We creating our own financial freedom by using their bank. We're using their lottery money to create our financial freedom, which is only right because they're worth billions. They're worth billions, so that's only right. By default, by nature, some of that needs to spill over into the common people's hands, into the commonwealth. So by nature, a percentage of that is a couple $100 million. You get what I'm saying? So we're creating our financial freedom that was already in, it was due. It just took the right mind to tap into it, to let it foresee, to let it come out. And that's all I'm saying. It's deep. It's deep. I'm not going on to that part. So the base number 285 is out of the way. So by the double ones kept coming, carrying over, the number one base number should not show. It still can, but it should not. Let me double check, make sure it didn't fall already. That would be the 147. That would be the 148. Yep, the 147, 148 in the in 147, 148. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. 8 and 185. 184, 185, 147 is the base numbers to the number 1. So since those numbers did not show, they still have an opportunity to show. But the 1 should not carry over because it's just been carrying over. Unless it turns into a triple, the 1 should not be carrying over. So if it happens to carry over, it's going to carry over with that base number run mate double R series, which it should not double. The only other type of double can come out is a triple. So it should not double. Don't mean it can't, but it shouldn't. It would be the base number with the number 1. So that's less likely. So let's go over to the number 8. Now, if the number 8 carries over, then it carries over into a base number. That would be the 852, the 841, 852, 841, and the 851. 851, 841, 852. Yep. Those would be the base numbers with the number 8. If those numbers fail, cancel them out. And the only thing left will be series. Series with the number 8 or the series with the number 1 is still available. Those numbers are still available. But you don't want to forget the number 9, because the number 9 still holds the weight because of the 30 draw pattern, 30 draw wave that the 9s are still on. So you still get the number 9 to show with run mate doubles. You still get the number 9 to show with the all odd wave. The 139 did just show. The only thing left will be the 915, 917. 915, 917, and 937 and 935 will be the only thing left. So let's say the 93 is not coming back. You only got the 957, 951 to worry about. That's those two numbers. And then the 8 and 0 run mate. So the 0 needs to carry over. If you get a 0, you're more likely going to get the double with the run mate. And you're more than likely going to get a base number with the 0. Where you at with the 15 minutes left? New York? New York should be doing, they're ready for a triple, but they're probably not going to give it to you. Because that's how New York do. It's the 21st. It's not hot for triples really anywhere on the 21st. 689 midday. 974 yesterday evening. 689. You got the opportunity to get to 7. You got the opportunity to get 7. Worst case scenario, since you're starting with 7, you got trip 7. That's the worst case. Understand that logic? That's the worst case. So you got 7, then you got the series. Watch series. 675 already just fell twice. Is that New York? Yep. 675 fell twice. So good, you got that out the way. They definitely overdue. They definitely overdue for a triple. Oh my God. Yeah, they overdue for a triple. Bad. I know y'all getting y'all numbers in, but understand this. They're watching like y'all watching. They watching what I'm telling y'all to do. You got the opportunity to get the 7-1 or the 3-7-1-3 as a backup, all odd wave. 7-1-3 as a backup, that would be your all odd wave. 7-1-5 all odd wave. 7-5-9. You make sure those numbers did not fall. So just watch the all odd wave, but it should be dishing out triples any moment. So watch the 22nd by default. Why the 22nd? Because the 2 means double and the other 2 means double. Now, if you backtrack your date, your 22nd date of every month for the last 2-3 years, you'll see just how much New York likes to give you triples on that date of. That's what a lot of people do. On that date of, if it's the 22nd, then that's when they like to give it to you. So you have a great chance of it coming on the 22nd. Now, if you check back in January of last year for the 22nd, if they gave you a triple on the 22nd last year, they're probably not going to give it to you on the 22nd this year. So you got to think of it like that also. It'll probably be a day or two before or after. They don't like to let it drop on the same exact date, on that same exact month, as it did last year. It can, but they don't like to do that. So 689 is just a number 7 representation. It loves to do a number 7 after 689. It loves to do a number 1, and it loves to do a number 3. So you're playing 713 by default, and then you're playing, since that's an all odd wave, you're playing they're playing all odd wave. The only other odd and even that can go with that is the 5-4. So now you're already ready for a 5-4-3. Now you're already ready for a 5-4-6. Your series are already taken care of because of the 5-4 nature. But 5-4 actually just failed, so you ain't got to worry about that. Worst case, 5-4-3 will probably be picture perfect. Worst case scenario. So just watch your series. And that's just New York. VA, yeah, we spoke on VA. VA is going to do what VA do. Oh, yeah, Florida. Florida got 3-3-2. It's just Florida's jumping off of that triple wave. That's all. If you got 3-3-2, any other state, I'd be saying get ready for triples. But Florida's coming off of the triple wave. So that's why they're getting the 3-22 and all of that. Now, mind you, a lot of my supporters don't like for me to just call out the numbers for y'all on my live. So I try not to do that as much as possible. But I enjoy it. So what you're saying is, well, they don't tell you what to do. It ain't they don't tell me what to do. It's mutual respect. Because these people break bread. So it's mutual respect. So I'm going to go over it lightly. I didn't stop and say do a grid. I didn't stop and say do this grid. I ain't stop and never tell y'all do that grid. All I'm saying is I'm going to top of my head really quick. So that it's like still mutual respect because they don't want me to do it. But I just really go out quickly. Not because they bad individuals. It's people really break a lot of bread with me and I respect their mind. I respect what they preach. Hey, what do you think about it? Hey, you might want to cut this back or cut that back. Yeah, you got a point there, Oh, they got 7-6 in the pick 2. 3-3-2. It's like they trying to say trip 6, and it's like they're trying to say trip 6, and they can say that. So what they're trying to do is a representation of trip 6. So you got to watch out for the 4 also. So that's 6-4. Watch the 6-4. Watch that 6-4. And if I got you that far with 6-4, then you already know what to do with the rest of it. By nature, I don't want to stop it because the hits are easy in Florida. So I don't want to stop my major supporters that are in Florida, because I got a lot of major ones in Florida. And I already know they already played, so I don't want to stop their shine. I want them to actually continue hitting, because a lot of those Florida individuals don't mind making sure that their contributions are in at the same time. So yeah, I don't want to stop their shine. But watch 6-4, because of the 4-4. Let me take a further look. If the 3 carry over, y'all might get a triple. If that 3 carry over, y'all might just get another triple. In Florida, 589 drop. That is a triple representation. That's a triple trigger, and it actually dropped right after the triple. The 959 already hit. They got everything they're supposed to get. The 724 repeated, so y'all might end up just trying to get another triple. I don't want you to waste your money on another triple, because even if it did surprise y'all with another triple, you could just clean up right after the triple and just rake up and bank up and get your money right back right after that triple. So it's up for grabs. The series look great. The 0 overdue. The 0-6 is overdue, and the 0-4 is overdue. So start for this week coming in. Start your all even waves a lot. Start them a lot throughout this week. Your all even waves. So with the 077 in Florida, in VA gonna do what VA do. I don't recommend it. If anything, I would tell you to do your grids in VA, definitely. Until you get a triple, it's almost no hope for VA until you get that triple. I think the numbers should be out. Yeah, but New Jersey 772 did spark the triple in the pick 4. The 772 sparked the triple in the pick 4 in New Jersey. Along with the trip 9, the trip 9 in the pick 4. The 991 helped spark it in the pick 4. The 991 helped spark trip 9s in the pick 4. The 5321 in the pick 4 helped spark it. Excuse me. Getting exhausted. So more books are going out tomorrow. Again, I like to say I got over another overseas supporter. And that's amazing. And that's a freaking amazing. So yep, I got another one overseas, and that is beautiful. I want them to tell everybody about me overseas. When you get your book, let them know about me. Don't tell them what's in the book, but let them know about me. Texas is acting up. Hold your money in Texas. They is acting up. Wait till the 22nd. And Texas like to get their triple at night draw also. They love to get their triple at night draw also. So watch Texas. But the 22nd has 484 hit 884. Okay. GA. What was they? Yeah, it fell right after the triples. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. Let me check again. Give me 1 second. Yep, 484. That's perfect. They just got Florida's number, so don't worry about the 484 in Florida because Georgia just got your numbers. So basically, it's a battle between Florida and Georgia on that particular sets of numbers because Georgia's 8s and Florida's 4s. They're at a tug of war right now with those between those numbers. So whatever Georgia's getting, Florida's probably not going to get, but they're going to get a representation of that in another way. They follow each other, but they don't follow each other that close to where they're sharing numbers back and forth, because both of their triples are just they're tied together in many ways. Our 484 fell perfectly. Again, double. Again, double. The only thing left after that would be the 814 would be the only 84 left, even though it could do an 842, an 840, and an 846. I think the 840 already fell. Nope. No 840 either. So, Florida's going to be acting up for the number 840. Georgia still can possibly get the 840 later. If it does a 2-digit return, then the 840 would be perfect. Think about that. Don't forget the 2-digit return. Excuse me. That felt perfect though. That 484 felt perfect. But yeah, I think I answered all the questions. What South Carolina get? Trip ones can come to Florida. It's just less likely. Use the trip ones in Florida as the last case scenario. The worst case scenario. That's your 50 cent and throw it away. Drop 50 cent on it, throw it away. You know, don't throw it away, but don't think nothing of it. So the 22nd for New York in Texas also. New York and Texas, watch the 22nd also for your trip. Yep, North Carolina I went over. I'm going to end the video so y'all can replay North Carolina part of it. I'm trying to make sure I got all the questions. Yeah, the 8 can come back for night draw yet again. It can come back for night draw yet again. Actually, 484 should have failed for night draw. Now it would have been flawless if it failed for night draw. If that 484 fell during night draw with the triple eights, it would have been flawless. But by dropping right before it, that's fine. Now they got room for a base number in a series. And then today's the 21st. So the 21st is already ready for a series if they drop today's date in it. So watch the numbers that did not show. Watch 0. Why are we watching the 0 heavily? Because 8 and 0 are run mates. So after a double, the 0 represents that double that just fell, and now it's 2 regular numbers. So 0 won't double with itself because the 0 represents the double that just fell. So think of it like that. But that would be 120. 2, 1, and then the 0. Yeah. You usually get 120 after a triple or right before a triple. Yes. I hate that I put it out there, but that would have been perfect. I'm sorry. 8 plus 4 is 12. Damn, that would have been perfect. I'm sorry I put that out there, y'all, but it was due. 210 is due, 120 is due. I know that's a lot of people's favorite number. I know that's a lot of people's pet number. But it shouldn't be no such thing as a pet number, okay? It just shouldn't. So, lesson learned. All right. Well, I'm pretty sure we went over everything. One love. I appreciate all the love and support, everybody. You know, make sure your contributions in. We're going harder. We're going harder all week, all month. I'm super excited, super happy. Yeah, inbox me if you need me. I will be around shortly. A lot of these one-on-ones we got to finish up, y'all. So inbox me. Let's finish this stuff up. I'll talk to y'all shortly.